Yo everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Steins. We are about to enter Moeka's apartment. So I steel myself, open the door and peek inside. The apartment is dark, too dark to see, but I feel someone's presence. I step inside. The apartment is particularly empty. Minimal furnishings. Only the barest necessities of life. But there by the window is a figure in the moonlight. A woman sitting on the floor, her head bowed. There's no one else here. I approached the woman and stared down at her, gritting my teeth in the desperate effort to maintain control. Ever since the first time she killed Mayuri, I tried my best to avoid thinking about this woman, but now I have no choice. I can't accomplish my goal until I have the answers I need from her. I must attain the IBN 5100 to escape the Alpha Attractor Field and rescue Mayuri. Moeka. I had another name for her once. It hurts to remember. I force it to the back of my mind. Can you hear me? Moeka's fingers twitch. She sluggishly lifts her head, but she doesn't look up. She stares at my feet instead. Who? She finally speaks in a frail voice. Moeka has always had trouble speaking, but it seems especially severe today. I notice her hair and clothes are disheveled. She looks awful, though I suppose that's no surprise, given that she kills herself in 4 days. FB? Is it you? FB? I've heard that name before. If I'm not mistaken, that's her superior's code name. Why won't you contact me? I did everything you told me to. The phone in Moeka's hands glows faintly. She's still clinging to it, I see. Did I do something wrong? I'll fix it, I promise. Just don't abandon me. I'll do anything for you, FB. Please, answer me. Give me orders. I'll obey. Tell me what to do. Tell me. Tell me. I'm at a loss for words. I wasn't expecting to find her in such a miserable state. She was so cold, so calm when she killed Mayuri. It's like she's a different person now. Is this another effect of the world line change? It's only been a week since she sent her email. How could she change so much? I get to my knees and shake Moeka by the shoulders. Hey, can you hear me? Hey! FB, why? Why won't you answer? Moeka. Hey, it's me, Okabe. No response. Moeka just keeps crying and mumbling to herself. I shake her harder, but she doesn't react. She doesn't even resist. Looking down, I notice she's typing rapidly on her phone. Bewildered, I look at the screen. That's a lot of FBs. What happened to Moeka? From what I understand, it sounds like she lost contact with the supervisor, FB. But I don't understand how it could turn Moeka into such a wreck. It doesn't matter, I don't care what happens to her. I'm here for one thing. Recalling my purpose, I reached for Moeka's phone. No! A sharp crack echoes through the room. Moeka slapped my hand away. It didn't hurt, but her reaction was lightning quick. Now Moeka curls into the ball, hugging the phone tightly to her chest. It was like this from the moment I met her. She never let go of her phone, not even for a second. As if it was the only thing keeping her alive. No emails. No mails. You mean from FB? No mails. I made several more attempts to take her phone while she babbles incoherently, but she just slaps my hand away each time. Next, I try persuasion. I promise to help her search for FB if she lends me her phone. It's a lie, of course, though come to think of it. I would like a piece of FB, too. But that can wait until after I've saved Mayuri. But Moeka doesn't buy it, if, that is, she heard me at all. Damn it, we're not getting anywhere. Maybe we should take it from her by force. But once she tries to kill me before I could send the demo. In her current state, she might not have the strength to retaliate. On the other hand, if she does retaliate, there's not much I could do against someone with a gun. What should I do? Her gun. Where would she keep it? I quickly scan the room, but there's no sign of it. Crap! That startled me. Okay, let's answer the phone then. Hello? I stand up and move to the entrance where I can take the call without letting Moeka out of my sight. Where are you? Sorry, I'm busy. Is it woman? You're with a woman, aren't you? That's the first thing that comes to your mind. You really are a mainstream girl. Shut up. You promised you would help with the phone wave, remember? Or is your lab numb just for show? Get Daru to help. I can't do it today. What are you doing? Where are you? Kyo Moeka's apartment. So you're with a woman. You're the worst. Has she not met Moeka on this war line? I quickly give Krisu a simplified version of the usual explanation. Krisu listens attentively, as she always does. Maybe she's more considerate than I give her credit for. As soon as finish, Krisu gives it to me straight. You have to take it from her by force. You've seen too many Hollywood movies. You're against an agent of 7. Play nice and you could end up dead. Don't hesitate. Remember, you're doing this to save Mayuri. I know you're pretty weak and scrawny, but you should be able to handle her in her current state. Gee, thanks. At least she's not being around the bush. Suddenly, she lowers her voice. You might think I'm a monster for what I'm saying. Not that I care what you think, but kill her if you have to. You're a monster. But you're not a hypocrite. And that's what I love about you, Christina. Love? Huh? What's the matter with her now? I meant it. I wish my conviction were as strong as yours. Well, thanks. But that's not all, right? There's a reason you're willing to suggest murder as an option. How did you reach that conclusion? Good. You're still thinking? I can't be certain whether your story is true, and I don't quite understand this attractive field hypothesis. But based on what you told me, if this queer woman commits suicide 4 days from now, then that means her death flag is already active. In other words, this world line has approved her death. On previous world line, where that wasn't the case, you probably couldn't have killed her even if you tried. Something would have happened to prevent it. Or possibly killing her would cause a dramatic shift in world line divergence. But on this specific world line, her death is already certain. As you experienced with Mayuri's death, the result is what matters, not the process. I believe the same applies for Kiryu. It doesn't matter how she dies. In other words, I can kill her instead of letting her commit suicide. She's already going to die, so that makes it okay. That's the kind of argument a murderer would make. Don't be a hypocrite. We're not talking about right and wrong here, Okabe. She's unforgiving as always, but it actually feels nice to speak frankly like this. But what about the law? Even if fate forgives me, society won't. As long as the time leap machine, you can undo everything. Anything, even murder. The result will be The result will be that you gain the necessary information without killing anybody. I understand. Phew, just remember one thing. You're responsible for what you do. I guess that's quite the thing for me to say, huh? After telling you to kill her. It's fine, your advice was truly becoming of a mad scientist. Get it done, Okabe. Bye. She hangs up without another word. Huh. Strangely, I feel Kusu's harsh tone encouraging. Who does she think she is? A general? I managed to smirk as I close my phone. Moka's still sitting on the floor. Kill her if you have to, Kusu said. Moeka did the same to us. She doesn't deserve mercy. Kill her or let her live. It's my choice, my responsibility. Even if I undo the murder, the memory of my crime will remain within me. That sin, that guilt, I'll have to carry that weight. I mustn't ever forget. That's what Kusu meant when she spoke of responsibility. Murder is unforgivable, no matter the circumstances. Can you understand that? Kiro, Moeka? I reach for Moka's phone. This time, there's no hesitation. No! Moeka resists. I grab her slender hand and pull it, and pin it to the window. The glass rattles by force, but thankfully doesn't break. With my other hand, I pry the phone from Moka's chest. Ooh. She drives her foot straight into my solar plexus. The breath explodes up from my lungs. I gasp for air. In a fit of anger, I raise my hand to strike. By the last moment, I hesitate. Damn! What happened to killing her if I had to? I know we're past the point of play nice, but I've never hit a girl in my life. I don't consider myself a moral gentleman or anything, but the idea of men isn't supposed. But the idea of men ain't supposed to hit a woman is such a strong part of my common sense that it stayed my hand, almost like instinct. So instead, I wrap my hand around Moka's neck and squeeze. When she tries to kick me again, I pin her leg under my own. I squeeze harder, my fingers digging into her throat. She struggles for breath. I feel her throat moving as she grasps for air. I can finally see my reflection in her tear-riddled eyes. Now I have your attention. Moka's under control, but I don't have a free hand to take her phone. If I loosen my grip on her throat even slightly, I'll turn to struggle again. Moka's hiding her phone behind her back now. I need that phone. Should I let go of her hand or neck? Give me your phone. Moeka weakly shakes her head. If you don't, I'll kill you. Wonder if I even can. I can undo it with a time loop machine. It'll be the perfect crime, one that never happened. But still, do I really have it in me to murder someone? I don't know, but I have to try. Hand it over or I'll kill you. No words leave Moka's lips, just rough breathing. Stalemate. Neither of us show any other openings. We're precisely a moment, but our breathing is ragged. It's taken all my strength just to pin her down. Our rough breathing echoes through the room. For a moment, it even seems synchronized. This is getting me nowhere. I remove my hand from her neck and then use my entire left arm to pin her against the wall in a guillotine choke. She starts groaning in pain. My right hand has her left hand against the glass. Now I pin her down and transfer it to the grip of my left hand. Now my right hand is free. I slide it behind her back and go searching for a phone. I have to lean in close to do this. I press my body against hers. Pain explodes in my jaw. I lean back. Moeka is ready in another headbutt. I move I put more strength into the guillotine choke to stop her. Mocha's face twists in pain as she struggles to escape my grasp. The guillotine choke seems to be working. She doesn't have the strength to resist. If I push any harder, she merely might die. I push harder. Moeka writhes in pain, tears form in her eyes and drool from mouth. As her resistance weakens, my right hand finds Mocha's phone. She still has it in a tight grip, but I manage to tear it away. I quickly release Moeka and step away. She bends over, coughing violently, but she reaches out to me in tears in her eyes. She wants her phone back. I don't care. I look at the screen. It shows an email draft with a string of FBs entered. I clear the text and start typing new mail. But her phone is different from mine, so I don't quite know how to use it. Let's see. Oh wait. You go over there. Started, I look to see Mocha struggling to her feet. She's like a goddamn zombie. I quickly run outside and close the door behind me. I then lean my entire body weight onto it so then she can't open it from the inside. The doorknob rattles as she tries to open the door. She then starts pounding on it on the inside. Good thing doors in Japan open out. You won't see this in a Hollywood movie. Anyway, I have her phone. Now I just need to pretend to be Mocha and send the cancellation email. Mocha changed to the past will be cancelled. This roll line will change. Okay, I don't actually have to do anything right now. The IBN 5100 will come back to me, and then we'll hack into 7, mission complete. Fate won't have Mayu this time. Victory will be mine. This is Masuke. Get the D-mail. Ready for a D-mail. Okay, but what's that noise? I'm having a little trouble here. So you didn't kill it. Good job. I tell her Mocha's address. It's ready. And Mayuri? Still here. She's at the Brown Tube workshop trying to get the manager to turn on the CRT. You didn't tell her anything, did you? About her death? Of course not. Good. Don't hang up yet. I put my phone down and resume typing into Mocha's phone. Middle-aged lady comes out of the apartment next door. Our eyes meet to put on a forced smile. Lady grins mockingly before going back inside. I wonder what she's thinking. Maybe she thought it was a lover's quarrel? In the new mail, I wrote, model change, do it now, B4 sold out. Mocha's D-mail said, don't change models. Designed for a limited edition, hard to find product is hard coded into Japanese DNA. Proving to that instinct should work. The incessant pounding on the door grows louder, and now I hear groaning from the other side. Can't believe how persistent she is. Is the phone really that important to her? But I've already won. All I have to do is send a D-mail. I'll never forgive you, Mocha, but at least our relationship ends here. Let's let this be the last time we meet. I raise the phone to eye level. I take a deep breath. It ends now. I press send. Huh? No vertigo, dizziness, nothing? Reading sign that didn't activate. What? Why? Why didn't the word line change? Did the phone wave fail to function? I bring my phone back to my ear. Crystal's still on the line. Well? Did you send it? Yes, did it work? The discharges occur normally. So it worked, right? Definitely. The word line didn't change. You mean it failed? Why? Consider the possibilities. Maybe the message wasn't enough to persuade Mocha to change models. Could we have sent it to the wrong date? It's July 31st, I'm sure of it. Check the original email live. Maybe her reaction will change if the new one just arrives just after it. What a pain. The pounding on the door has ceased. Did she finally give up? No, she wouldn't give up. Does she plan to climb out the window and loop around? But we're on the 2nd floor, that would be quite the feat. I should have some time left. Try sending different messages. If that doesn't work, I'll adjust the timer. You're a lifesaver. What's going on there? Is Mr. Bond freaking out? I can hear him shouting from below. Hashida and Mayuri trying to calm him down, but who knows how long that will last. I don't think there's much time left. Put my phone into my pocket without hanging up. Oh, I didn't read that one. Still, nothing happens. Hey, phone. No good. Why? What am I doing wrong? I like to ask Moeka, but if I go back inside now, she'll probably just attack me. Which reminds me, she's been awfully quiet. What is she doing now? Maybe she really did go out the window. I look around, I don't see her anywhere. Think, why didn't the demo work? I wipe the sweat from my brow, my entire body is soaked. Must be the adrenaline. What if Moeka changed her dress when she got a new phone? I take out my phone. Are you there? Still not working? I tried 2 more times, but nothing. Finally consider my options as I stare hard at Moeka's phone. The walkway is dim, but Moeka gradually gaudy purple phone shines in the faint light. Wait. I take another good look at her phone. There's something wrong here. What is it? Okabe, what's wrong? Gaudy purple? Latest model? Removable LCD screen? Model number GG01. My eyes tell me there's nothing wrong. I saw this phone when Moeka sent her D-mail, and many times before. She was never without it. It's the same, nothing has changed. Nothing changed? Huh? What hasn't changed? Why hasn't it changed? Why is it the same as before Moeka sent her D-mail? Moeka's D-mail said don't change models. She should have had a different phone when she sent it. But she didn't. It was the same phone I'm holding right now. There's only one explanation. She never changed models to begin with. No way. She lied to me. Moeka's D-mail wasn't about her phone. That explains how it affected the IBN 5100, and also explains why my cancellation D-mail isn't working. That sneaky little... The door violently shakes behind my back. It's much stronger than before. She must be ramming something hard and heavy against the door. I quickly move from the door. The door shakes again. I can see the frame starting to warp. She's crazy. I suppose I should be thankful she doesn't have a gun, but honestly, this is terrifying enough. It chills my body to think what her face must look like now. I've never seen the target of such single-minded obsession before. But unfortunately, I can't run away. I need to face Moeka again and wring the information out of her. Both Ferris and Luca remembered their D-mails. With probing, Moeka will remember hers too. I need that information. Crap. I don't want to go in there. My teeth are chattering. This is pathetic. I thought I won when I snatched her phone, but now my advantage is gone. Okabe! Okabe, answer me! Christina. What's that pounding? Are you okay? Moeka's D-mail wasn't about a model exchange. What do you mean? She must have changed the text right before sending it. That's why the cancellation mails aren't working. Did you check her history? It might still be there. Her arrival history? Of course, even if it's not her sent history, it should still be in her arrival history. I glare at the purple phone in hand. It's a good thing Moeka didn't change phones. Now I know exactly where the D-mail went. I should have thought of that. Checking now. For a second there, I thought it would be easy. Should have known better. Moeka is not a casual phone user. Her mailbox is littered of hundreds of entries over the last week, almost all from FB. Some of my mails are sprinkled in. I don't have time to search through each of these mails, even just the subject line. Not to mention the pound on the door is freaking me out. Christina, it seems to be in a spot of trouble. If I fail, I'm leaving the rest to you. Don't be ridiculous. If you're in trouble, then get out of... I hang up. Whew. The lady next door comes out again, alarmed by the escalating noise. She glares at me. But when she sees the magnitude of the door's damage, the lady opens her eyes in shock and runs back inside. I'm not leaning against the door anymore. Moeka could just open it, but she hasn't realised that. She's so fixated on getting her phone back, she'll destroy her own door. In any case, I don't have time to check the mail history. I put the phones in my pocket and move to the side of the door. I carefully grip the doorknob and wait for the interval between bangs. Now! I yank the door open. A coffee table flies out and smashes onto the walkway railing. Whoa. A screech raises hair all over my body. She stares at the entrance like a revenant at the gates of hell. I step back. My knees tremble. But then I remembered what I'm here to do. I gather my resolve and enter the room, then close the door behind me. Hey, the table's back. Or at least, I try. The door's bent and it won't fully close. I give up on locking it. Give it back. Moeka glares at me, shaking with fury. First, I have to restrain her again. But this is a woman who would kill on command. Who would break her own door down just to retrieve her phone. It's too dangerous to let her be. I'm stronger. I just need to get her on the ground. There's no time. It's now or never. Question my fear, I charge Moeka at full speed. Our bodies collide. Our bodies collide. Thud. It's quite the pathetic thud, I'm just saying. Moeka tries to twist away, but I grab her close and use my momentum to push her on the floor. The back of my head hits the floor. The back of her head hits the floor. Her resistance weakens. She doesn't know how to break a fall. Some secret agent. I quickly straddle her wrist. She's now mine. Give it back. Moeka flails her arm and leg wildly. I should have known she wouldn't give up. Her first strikes my draw. Fortunately, Moeka's weak. The blow does little damage. I still need to stop her from struggling. First, her hands. I start with the left. I grab her wrist and pin it to the floor. A fist flies towards my face. It pops against my left eye, blanking my vision for a few seconds. She seems to be stopped struggling for now. Her hand claws weakly in the air. But it turns out she's just reaching for my hair. Ow. She grabs it hard and starts, and I feel several strands tear free from my scalp. Ow. I get a grip on Moeka's face and press her head against the floor. She tries to bite my fingers, so I pull my hand back. I grab the hand that's grabbed my hand and dig in my nails into her wrist. But she doesn't let go of my hair. All the while her feet are pounding against my back. She's also trying to free her left hand. I can't take much more of this. Why are you... I instinctively headbutt Moeka with all my strength. The shrieking sound of bone against bone echoes inside my head. The impact makes me dizzy too, but I fight it. Moeka goes limp. An opening. Finally, I've succeeded at pinning both down her hands. Her gaze falls. Her glasses fall at some point during the struggle. Her red, swollen eyes give her an even more, demented look. There's an angry bump on her forehead where I headbutted her. That hurt, you crazy bitch. She spits at me. The lukewarm saliva hits my face. Ugh. I want to wipe it off, but my hands are full. Moeka glares at me, and there are tears in her eyes, perhaps from the pain. Eye contact. Good. We're making progress. Moeka breaks eye contact when I mention it. She stares at my pocket. She must have caught a glimpse of purple. I'm not giving it back. I smile scornfully. I'm not letting you escape into your own little world again. You don't have that right. Give it back. Come and get it. Moeka tries to free her hands. I lean harder in to keep them pinned. My strength and passion my position are superior, so Moeka accomplishes nothing. Next, she struggles to free her body. Same result. I clamp my thighs tightly around her hips and hold her down. She occasionally knees me in the back, but I can bear the pain. It's not enough to make me forfeit this position. I can keep this up as long as I have to. So who's going to tire out first? Moeka, without a doubt. I don't do sports or anything, so I'm not that strong. If I am on top, I don't need to expend as much energy to keep her pinned. Why did you take it? Give it back! Give it back! Keep screaming. She can scream and spit all she likes, nothing will make me give up this position. I don't care about your phone issues, I don't care about FB. Moeka shakes her head violently. She's just wasting her energy. I maintain position and stare down at Moeka. You didn't kill her on this world line, and the world lines where you did have already been erased. But I remember everything you did, everything that never happened. I'll never forget that you killed Mayuri, and I'll never forgive you. So there's no escape for you today. We're going to stay here as long as it takes. Until now, I've always run away from facing Moeka, but I can't do this on this war line. I have to know what her D-mail said. So let's be honest with each other, huh? Moeka is still struggling. I'll fucking kill you. Let me go. I'll tear your fucking eyes out. So we can talk without your phone? So you can talk without your phone. I'm impressed. Piece of shit, I'll gut you with a kitchen knife. I'm a mad scientist. Dissection is my specialty. Die, help, I'm being raped. This woman's out of control. Did she want another headbutt that badly? A knock sounds from the door. Moeka and I both look at the door in surprise. Hello, this is Nishida from next door. Is everything okay? Do you need the police? If not, then could you please keep it down? The walls are pretty thin. Damn. I didn't think about that. I can't have her calling the police. He's going to kill me. Moeka suddenly screams. No, stop it. Don't kill me. You bitch. Now what? I need to silence Moeka somehow. But I can't use either hand. There's only one way. Pull up her. I suddenly press my lips against Moeka's. My loveless kiss shuts her up effectively. I lock eyes with her as well, trading glances in silence. Kids these days. This is like the worst neighbor ever. At least in the anime, she opens the door to see us kiss. So it's like, oh, okay. They are making out. But in here, she's screaming that she's going to die and then suddenly stops. Finally hear the neighbor's footsteps retreat. What a relief. I feel a sharp pain on my lip, and instinctively jerk away. Blood drips from my mouth and lands on Mocha's neck. She bit me! And I feel around the lip with the tip of my tongue. The taste of blood spreads out from the laceration. Moeka breathes wildly as she glares at me with tearful eyes. Don't act like it's your first time. You're older than me, remember? She glances and she grimaces and looks away. Her pink lips glisten with saliva. I might find the sight alluring if the situation was different. Moeka turns her face away and looks up, through the open curtains of the bright, full moonlight outside the window. How much time has passed? Feels like it's already been a dozen of hours. But there's still night outside, so it probably hasn't been more than 1 or 2. Moeka hasn't said a single word since I kissed. She hasn't tried to escape either. Her expression is blank. She just stares off to the side. What's she looking at? I follow her gaze, but the only thing there's a half-empty bottle of water. Has she given up? Either way, I can't let my guard down. Maybe it's stress, but I feel like my body is going numb. And I've been drenched in sweat for a while now. This room has no conditioning whatsoever. The heat is starting to get to me. I thought I had an overwhelming advantage in this position, but it's harder to maintain than I expected. Not only do I have to keep her pinned, but I also have to keep a close eye on her so she doesn't try anything. All Moeka has to do is lie there. She can resist and try again whenever she's ready. Will this happen all night? At this rate, my strength might give out first. Fear mounts. If she escapes, she is going to try and kill me. She must have her gun somewhere, I'm sure. I consider calling Krisu for help, but I can't use either hand, and I don't know what time it is. Damn, it's almost like I'm the one trapped. No, stay positive. You could do this. Moeka's dependent on her phone. That's her weak point. If we keep it separated from her phone, then sooner or later her will resist should collapse. It's a matter of whose strength will fail first. Okabe-kun. Suddenly Moeka calls my name. What do I have to do? She's now trying to ask nicely. Does that mean she's given up? This is what I was waiting for. Now I move in for the kill. Do you remember sending an D-mail? What? D-mail. An email that you sent to the past. You sent one to your own phone. It led me to think it was about a phone mail exchange, but you changed the text before you sent it. Her typing speed is lightning fast. It would have been easy for her to type a mere 36 characters while Daryl and I were preoccupied with the phone wave, name subject to change. Your D-mail changed the past. Do you remember? Normally, once the past changed, everything until that point is undone. But it should be possible to make Moeka remember, just as Ferris and Lukako did. I don't know. You do know. You just haven't remembered yet. Remember or else. Or else what? I don't know. It's just a tactic to put pressure on Moeka. I have another plan to make her remember. Moeka turns away again and bites her lip. Tears start falling from her eyes. I watch, never once taking my eyes off her. I did notice before now that her shirt must have come undone during the struggle, and we could see some cleavage. I could see the alluring cleavage of her collar. No, I could see the alluring curves of her collarbone, the skin of her large pale breasts, and a hint of sexy underwear. I don't see that. Oh well. Her breast heaved with each painful breath. The base of her neck is stained with the blood from my lip. It's dry like a scalp. Normally Moeka could have mistaken Normally, Moeka could be mistaken for an elegant, beautiful woman. But now she has large shadows in her eyes, her skin is rough, her face is pale. She looks more intoxicated than intoxicating. Ha! Zing! Entire body reeks of death. She's clearly insane. This is the real Moeka. I wish I'd realized sooner. I really don't know. If I could remember, I would. But I don't remember anything. Moeka's gaze shifts occasionally from me to the ceiling and then to the window. But her slow murmuring is evident that she's almost beat. Just a little more and her resistance will end. Fine. I'll change the question. Received a strange email about 2 weeks ago. It came from your own number and was dated several days from the future. Moeka's eyes opened wide. Gotcha. You remember? Good. That was the email. What did it say? If I tell you, I'll return your phone. Fuck you. She suddenly curses at me. I won't tell you. Why not? It's my mission. Her mission? I recall what Moeka told me in the previous word line. The Rounder's mission is to find and acquire IBN 5100s. In that case, the IBN 5100. She fell into my trap. Her reflective response was all I needed to see. It was about the IBN 5100. How much do you know? I'm asking the question here. Just answer. I can't. I won't betray FB. So you're choosing FB over your phone? How loyal. But Mayuri's fate hangs in the balance. I can't give up. Moeka still hasn't calmed down. She's been opening and closing her hands for a while now. She's not trying to escape my restraint. She's just twisting her body. Licking her lips, shaking her head, trying to brush her hair off her face. It's like she's suffering from withdrawal without her phone. Soon she won't have the mental fortitude to escape, to resist. If she won't talk now, then I'll just have to wait until she will. Is it really that painful to not have your phone? Why are you so desperately dependent on it? I can't talk to people. You're talking right now, aren't you? And when she attacked the lab, she was leading a squad of hardened killers. But Moeka shakes her head violently. If I can't use mail, then I'll be cut off from the world. What? Are you fishing for sympathy? You're just afraid of being abandoned by the Rounders, aren't you? No, not the Rounders. FB. That's the same thing, isn't it? Then don't say the world. You're the one who killed an innocent girl. You're the one who erased Mayuri from the world. I didn't kill her. Not on this world line, maybe. But on another world line, you came to steal our time machine. You killed her. You killed Mayuri. On the world line where I interrogated Moeka, she told me that Mayuri was expendable. It doesn't matter to Seren whether she lives or dies. If FB told me to, then yes, I killed her. Who is FB? Where the hell is he? Ask her the same question back then, but another rounder appeared before she could answer. Suspect tells me she won't have backup this time. Moeka's position in the rounders have changed. I can't tell you. Then let me tell you something. Listen good. If you're holding for backup, you can just forget it. No one's coming to save you. The pain and despair are going to get worse. The pain and despair are just going to get worse. And in 4 days, you'll kill yourself. Moeka seems startled by this. I go in for the kill. I came here from the future using the time machine Seven wants so badly. That's how I know. You'll kill yourself in this room, all alone. Your precious FB doesn't save you. No one does. Not the Rounders, not Seven, and not the Committee of 300. Your boss hasn't replied to your mails, has he? You know why. Because you've been abandoned. Moeka's face contorts in despair. Once again, tears fall from her eyes. Guilt squeezes my heart. I know that I'm causing this woman pain. Inside of me, a voice whispers that there's nothing compared to what she's done to Mayuri. That I have no reason to show mercy to a murderer. But at the same time, my conscience screams that it's wrong to hurt someone, no matter who they are or what they've done. Insane mad scientist, my ass. I'm afraid to hurt my mortal enemy. I'm nothing but a hypocrite. FB doesn't deserve your loyalty. Tell me everything. And with that, we'll end this episode. See you next time.